And hello, this is Ian, CEO of Wealth Wellness, and today I'm with Julia. So, Julia, hello.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
It's lovely to see you, for you to be with us, part as a company, but also to do these calls because they're just great to do. Tasha and I do these, and they're so informative. There's a lot of knowledge out there, but also a lot of passion for what people do. So, what is it that you do?
So I do. My main focus is helping women with their menstrual cycle health and fertility. So I do that through coaching, but mainly through body work and energy work as well. So on all levels, it's like a physical massage with like different aspects like acupressure, a little bit of like shamanism and energy healing. So yeah, it really like works on all levels, like the physical benefits and also the emotional benefits, because there are a lot of women like coming with like trauma or any like emotions that are stored in the body. So really helping to create a safe space to come and just receive a nourishing treatment and also maybe clear anything that is there in the body from like an energetic perspective. I'm also an energy healer, so I do many different modalities in energy healing, like Reiki. That's probably the most popular one, I guess, that most people know of. Also violet flame, Metatron healing, and shamanic healing. So they're all different healings. They're all energy healing, and I don't really do them separately. It's more like uh, I'm obviously the channel for what the client needs. So whatever comes through for them, and it can be very gentle and relaxing, or it can be more like the deeper clearing of like the energy. um yeah, so those are the two main things. I also do coaching. It's more like a somatic based approach, so like um having the mind body connection, so like engaging the mind. We still need that, we're often like logical beings, but then also really going into the body and seeing what's going on in the body, like what is stored there, because 80% of our like nervous system signals, they actually come from the body to the brain and only 20% from the brain to the body. So oftentimes we can't really think our way through trauma and stuff, like because it's so stored in the nervous system and in the body. So yeah, addressing that through coaching, on that level of like really going there. And yeah.
Julia,
That's a lot.
this is lovely, and Tash, our co-founder, is going to be so annoyed because I think she would have loved to have spoken, done this call with you.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Oh,
unlucky Tash,
that's okay.
who I know is going to watch this. You see.
Mhm.
So about yourself then. Okay, so
Mhm.
where are you based, and how did you get into all this?
Yeah, so I'm based in London in the UK, because you're worldwide, right? So, which is amazing. So London in the UK, I do online sessions as well, but mainly, I'm in London. I have my own studio here. I got into this work because, so I studied pharmacology at some point. I did my master's thesis. I did research, and my mental health got really bad in the last year of my thesis. And I found, I basically found the holistic well-being space. Like things that helped me were like meditation, mindfulness, Reiki, breath work. Like, I mean, there's so many things out there, right? So that it really helped me. And um, after moving through that and really noticing, like, it makes me a better person to use those tools and to really look after myself, I decided to then, yeah, support others. So I started out with energy healing sessions and coaching and workshops, and then I um, moved a little bit more towards, now the main focus is more on the like womb healing, womb
Hmm.
work and menstrual cycle and fertility. But yeah, still a broad range of things.
So look, so when you were kind of through your own story, you're discovering, and um, you quite clearly like to learn. That comes through. So when you're kind of leaning into this and doing your own sort of discovery, did you have any friends or companions that were also into it, or did it feel quite isolating or quite a lonely journey?
Yeah, that's a good question. I did feel very isolated at the beginning. Also because I moved countries. I moved from Switzerland to the UK, and on my own and during a pandemic. So I didn't even have the community. And because it was such a different journey than from I was on before. Like before that, I was at uni, like we were all like science people, like very much in the head. There was nothing like really, looking after yourself and your well-being. Um, so yeah, it took me a really long time to find people. Like eventually now it's all good, but there was definitely a time where I was really isolated and um maybe thinking I'm a bit crazy of like doing like energy healing suddenly, like going from science to like even telling my parents like, oh, I'm not doing pharmacology anymore. I'm now an energy healer. And they're like, excuse me, what? So there was definitely a period of like having to adjust to that. Um, but yeah.
And
uh,
you mentioned workshops. So if somebody comes to a workshop, what would they expect in one of your workshops?
yeah, so I kind of go with the flow, whatever feels right, maybe even for the season. Like last January for the new year, I did more of a manifestation workshop. Um, so I always try to combine them with, there's definitely always like usually a meditation, some kind of visualization, like some grounding, arriving in the space. And because I'm a little bit more, I saw like a little witchy person, I guess, I like to do like little rituals, like candle rituals or making like little sage bundles or something. But also due to my work for like, because I am offering womb massage as a one-on-one service, but it's also an amazing practice to do yourself, um, as a woman with a womb. I mean, you can obviously try the womb massage as well. There's actually men do actually have energetic wombs, so even like,
Interesting.
connecting to that space is always good because it's a center of creation and it's like even lower belly for anyone is really a powerful center to connect to. But anyway, um, yeah, so there are workshops as well where I guide women through like more embodiment pieces like movement, really getting into their body, like anything that brings us into the body or like self massage, something like that.
Yeah, no, look, it's wonderful. And there's so much out there to sort of be experienced, be explored, to figure out, connect with. Embodied alchemy. How did you come to that?
um that is maybe for some people maybe a bit of a crazy story, but it actually came to me in a dream. And so I personally believe that it was really given to me by something that felt like an angel because I literally woke up in the middle of the night, like by a bright light, sort of like it was a very strange experience, even for me, working in like more like different dimensions and stuff. And I just remember like I had my phone next to me and I just took this note, embodied alchemy, because I kind of heard it. And I put my phone away, went back to sleep, and woke up the next morning and I had this note on my phone. And I'm like, ah, what am I supposed to do with that now? Because I had my business already, but it used to be Wild Soul Wisdom, when I started out. And yeah, so that was just a name I got in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m. And then I decided to name my business like that, to rename my business. So
Yeah,
yeah.
and you've stuck
Um,
with it. Oh no, 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 no.
yeah.
I totally think there are things that guide us, and help
Yeah.
us. A wellness tip. So in these calls, we do ask our providers if they can provide a wellness tip, and this will all be revealed. But do you have a wellness tip?
I do.
What is
Um, it's not like a super practical one. It's basically prioritize play because I think we get so caught up in even healing and always evolving and stuff that we forget to have fun and just do something without purpose. So really prioritizing play is something you can do on a daily basis. And that means for me is more like do something that doesn't have to be anything. We oftentimes we do something, oh, we make money, we might want to share it on Instagram, whatever it is. It's more like just let your creativity flow through you. So that can look like just drawing something, like even with your hands, just think about what you did as a child. Basically, what did you enjoy as a child where it was just like, this is fun. And there's no reason behind the fun. There's no logic behind the fun, but it just is. Um,
Yeah, I love
and
that
I think that's
prioritized play.
important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
email that over. That's great. Yeah, there's something
Yeah.
liberating about that, isn't there? Absolutely liberating about that.
Yeah.
It and no one said that yet. So you're so right. Yeah, we're so caught up in our heads, aren't we? We forget to,
Yeah.
and that probably says a lot about you. So people, please do come in and find Julia. Okay, and all the things she's been talking about, if any of that resonates you at any particular time, I think there's definitely an experience to be had there, an enjoyable experience, but also an informative. I say because the learning is clearly something in you as well. So I'd imagine it will be a workshop, a session, a course, whatever Julia's doing. Come and connect, come be part of it, have that experience. And Julia, for our part, we're so pleased to have you with us as Willful Wellness. All right, and you know, let's build something together. All right.
Exciting. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.